Joining me now is the man with the extraordinary voice. He was such a... There he is. What a power this man was at the Republican convention. His name is Pastor Mark Burns. Welcome to the program.
So happy to be back, Barney.
Stuart.
Stuart and Barney in company.
There you go, son. Very good indeed. Now then.
Yes, Dad.
We could go on like this a long time, but we're not going to, okay? Now, why did evangelicals not turn out for Mitt Romney? Was it because he was a Mormon?
Well, you know, I want to say I think it's because Donald Trump made a strong commitment early on. I mean, that's why I'm here over a year later. Over a year later, Donald Trump brought up a few evangelical leaders into Trump Towers and began to declare his heart for religious freedom and how even now religious freedoms are being taken away in our country. And he made a strong declaration. He just poured out his heart that when I am president, Christians once again will have a friend in the White House.
Is that your issue? Is that why you're so Trump, that you want religious freedom restored to America? That's for you?
Well, it started out just being religious freedom, but for me it is number one. I mean, abortion. We have to have a president that's going to select Supreme Court justice to overturn Roe v. Wade. We have to have a conservative president that's going to make sure that power is put back in the hands of the people within state rights and not big government that we have now today, and especially for minorities in this country. The number one issue is jobs, 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 and jobs. Poverty knows no color. Poverty destroys everyone if it seeps in, and Donald Trump has a plan to eliminate it.
What do you think will be the proportion of black voters who vote? What proportion of those black voters will vote for Donald Trump? Give me an idea.
20 to 25%.
That's huge.
20 to 25%. I'm going to tell you
You're
today.
just being positive for the sake of being positive.
Let me tell you.
Yes, you are.
I'm a pastor. I'm supposed to be positive.
He's raising his voice.
Yes,
watch out, sports fans.
Listen, listen, I've been across this country. I've been traveling with the campaign for over a year. I speak to leaders. I speak to people. I've had small groups and large groups of African Americans, talking to them, getting past this false norma that Donald Trump is just racist and get down to the real issues that are plaguing the communities in our country, and that is a lack of opportunity. That breeds the frustration that's why Black Lives Matter exists, and that's why, you know, you have different situations that are taking place in our country about race.
I've got to get this in. When you preach, do you lean out there and shout? And do you do that?
I try to reach out and touch somebody. They got to get touched by me or the Holy Ghost, one or the other. The Holy Ghost is the only thing.
Have you ever preached a sermon to an audience of white Episcopalians? We're called the Frozen Chosen. That's how we call ourselves. Have you ever preached to a white Episcopalian audience?
I have not had the honor of preaching to a white Episcopalian audience, but I had the honor to speak at the RNC to a wonderful group of people, and we turned that place into a church, and that's why we're here today. Donald Trump is going to win. He's the next 45th president of the United States.
Pastor Mark Burns, it's a pleasure. Thanks for coming to us today.
So happy to be here, Stuart.
God bless you.
Thanks, Dad.